welcome you to the NBA All-Star Game. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg.
And you know what? This is probably, Kevin, my favorite date on the NBA calendar. I mean, with the amazing collection of players we have here tonight, this year promises to be an epic event.
Absolutely.
Guys, it always is. I mean, the privilege of playing in this game means so much to every one of these players. I mean, being on this huge stage brings out the best in the NBA's biggest superstars.
Now a look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. They've got Curry. Jokic is out there with James. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's KD in at the 3, the small forward.
And for me, this is always one of the best weeks of the year. So much fun for everyone involved. Fans, players, coaches. What a blast.
Yeah, the NBA knows how to throw a party in celebrating its game. There's no doubt about that. An All-Star week is one great show after another.
And fans and celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And, Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd. Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Here's Young, and he makes good on the layup. Young's got 5 now.
I know we never see a lot of defense in these games, but tonight we're not seeing any.
Simply call it a free-for-all. I mean, you want the guys to have fun out there, but it would be nice to see some effort put into the defensive end of the floor.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. Their plan, such as it is to make Kevin Durant uncomfortable, force him to take shots instead of giving him the ones he wants. Coach said it's obviously easier said than done, but if you let Durant get hot, forget about it. It can take over an entire game. We'll see if they can execute defensively. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. From deep, Brunson, and it's Jokic with the rebound.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And James considered a franchise talent without question. This guy is the complete package.
This is his first free throw of the game. That one misses. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. Trailing by 4. Young outside. Brunson outside. Knocks it loose. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gilgeous-Alexander. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust.
Your Breakers Dance Crew.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. The offensive rebound.
Well, one of the ways you mark consistency is looking at a player's efficiency rating, and Cat is generally among the best in the league.
The East All-Stars shooting their first foul shots of the night here. In town, drops them both.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Durant on the wing. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Pass to Tatum. Here's the 3. They get it back. And there it is for him.
In the first half of his season, boy, how special has it been? He has been on a rampage.
Yeah, and he's got tremendous talent. And when he's fully healthy and engaged, I mean, he's really impossible to stop. That's what we've been seeing this year from him.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. A 3-pointer off the mark. Tatum passes to Young. And here is Brown. And the dunk by Brown.
We've come to expect plays like that from Brown. He won't waste any opportunity to throw it down.
Durant up top, guarded by Tatum. Great D that time from Tatum.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Brunson, good.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an all-star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star Week.
And so Young will bring it up for the East All-Stars. 3-point lead.
You got to D up Tatum from deep. He's got that kind of range.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. They're struggling to keep up.
And we'll see if they can turn things around, Kevin. On this trip, they can't continue to come up empty.
Scooped up. The East leading by 6. Brown with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. And Young kicks to Towns. Brown down low, guarded by Curry. Brunson with a clean look. And a miss there on the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Outside, James. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Jason Tatum.
And such a physical player inside. LeBron doesn't fear contact on the way up.
Donovan Mitchell's checked in for the East. And West also making a switch. Edwards is checked in, and both free throws good for James. And here's Brunson. He's got 5. Over Curry. And it's Brunson missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Edwards passes to Curry. LeBron is doubled. There's the 3. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by James.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Young looking around. Cloak loose.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Here's Brunson. After the made shot from KD, Brunson finds Tatum. Mitchell outside. 6 on the shot clock. Tatum's shot is off.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Young against Edwards. Young, no good.
You know, he looks a little off kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
Curry against Tatum. Pass to Young. Now Towns. And Young kicks to Towns. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists now in this one. And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And the East All-Stars making a change here. Mobley's checked in. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Sabonis, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic. Now here's LeBron. He's got 7. Sabonis, the pass to LeBron. Out to Edwards. Nailed from three-point land. And the West leads by 1.
The challenge with defending Edwards, he's a 3-level scorer.
Here's Towns. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to go on Sabonis.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
Looking at who's out there now for the West. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Sabonis. Sharon Jackson comes in for James. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Stephen Curry. Young outside. Offline with his 3.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And the East has possession. Brunson scanning the floor. Takes the three. Sinks the three-pointer. Brunson's got his third basket of the night right there.
And Brunson more than comfortable shooting the three. And boy, is he efficient when he lets it fly.
The drive by Wembanyama. And it's good for two.
Yeah, that kind of D, pretty typical in this event. Second half may be a different story, but the first half, it's pretty soft.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 8. Oh, and here comes Gilgeous-Alexander all alone.
And great awareness of the situation. Gilgeous-Alexander sensing the chance for the steal and just taking it straight up on the break.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the East. The tray. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. And stolen by Mobley. For 3, Mitchell. The West All-Stars pull it in. And Wembanyama with it. Now guarded by Towns. Here's Durant. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. That's now 8 points for KD.
Man, I'm not sure he realizes there are 4 other guys on the floor with him. Trying to make this a one-man show.
Yeah, he's got a little black hole going on there. If he gets it, then he's not giving it up to anybody else. And that's really not what this game is about.
Now Durant. After Jalen Brunson missed it on that last three-pointer. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Already finding his spots and capitalizing, playing really efficient basketball.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's made the decision he wants to huddle up with his guys. And the East with some changes. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Kate Cunningham comes in for Young. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Now Jackson. After Jason Tatum missed on that last three-pointer. Stolen by Tatum. Mitchell with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Here's Cunningham. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he makes that one. Now it's a 5-point West All-Star lead.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Here's Mitchell, now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by the West All-Stars.
Baseline try. Misses off the left iron. Mitchell finds Tatum. Back to Mitchell. Here's Mobley. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the West All-Stars. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be back with you shortly. Back with you again on the most entertaining night on the NBA calendar. 1 quarter down and 3 to play in the All-Star game.
And guys, we've already seen some unbelievable action here tonight.
And there will be plenty more to come. We know that. All-Star action never disappoints.
And you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
They've got Evan Mobley. Damian Lillard out there with Donovan Mitchell. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Cunningham in at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
The shot by Mitchell, no good.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Exactly how you want to run the break. Great execution by Edwards.
Mitchell dishes to Tatum. Lets it fly. He squares up and sinks it. Tatum's got his second bucket tonight.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Edwards making a statement.
Boy, the athleticism of Edwards is something to behold. Love watching him sky up to throw it down.
Outside Tatum. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Over LeBron. West All-Stars with the rebound. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Edwards kicks to KD. That 3 off the mark. The East trail by 4. There's Tatum. Tatum gets it inside.
Tell you what, Tatum using his length for positioning inside, able to operate well in the paint.
Good work there as it goes.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
East with the ball. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Cunningham.
And you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
Now here's Lillard. Here's Brown, and then jammed down as he goes right over Jokic.
And the number of slams here we're seeing tonight off the charts. Somebody.
Oh, man. Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness, Anthony Edwards. Throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Here's Mitchell. Mobley the pass to Brown. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the West All-Stars.
And guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
Oh, strong take by SGA. 6'6" with point guard skills. What a nightmare matchup he is. There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
The West leading by 7. Curry on the wing. Jacks up a 3. Here's Wembanyama. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Wembanyama has got 4 points now in the quarter. Siakam against Jokic. Mitchell passes to Siakam. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's foul number 2 for him. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Young, good.
Nice job capitalizing down there. Young good at probing inside and finding some space.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Edwards. And taken away by Brown. And here we go. The East with a fast break. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
And now that's what these people came to see, just punishing the rim. Boy, that was cold.
Are you kidding me? Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
And so Young will bring it up for the East All-Stars. 7-point differential. Outside Tatum. No good on the 3.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department. And always a bit of risk on those long passes. Lucky the D couldn't come up with it there.
Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for the East. Durant's checked in for the West. Irving comes in for Edwards. Young pass to Siakam. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. To the middle. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. The East trail by 7. Down low. Here's Siakam. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. Outside for Curry and taken away by Brown. Here comes Tatum. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And Tatum is really good at bouncing off the defense. Again, playing through contact and knocking down shots despite getting bumped and thumped on his way to the hoop.
Sabonis, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic. And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys. And the East All-Stars making a change here. Mobley's checked in. And here's Young from the arc. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 3rd assist on the night. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the East All-Stars.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
Young's shot is good.
And this guy can light up the night with his scoring. Hard for the defense to contain Young.
Irving kicks to Sabonis. Irving misses. The East All-Stars on offense. 11 feet away. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. It's a neck-and-neck game in San Francisco. Curry finds Irving. And the West hit again from deep.
That's the decisiveness we talk about with Irving. He's quick and right at it.
Young inside. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. The shot's good from Young.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
That one's in. His first shot this game.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Well, it's paid off with a greater rate of second chance hoops. I mean, great effort to build this lead on their part.
Here's Young. Kyrie Irving grabs the miss. The West leading by 5. Outside Curry. Shoots over Brunson. Curry can't get it to go. Here's Brunson. 8 points for him. Now Mobley. Here's Young. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Young's got 16 points.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
The kick out to Irving from outside the arc. East grabs the miss. Brunson outside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Oh, staying strong inside. Brunson going right into the coverage to get the call.
Karl Anthony Towns checked in for the East. Jason Tatum comes in for Pascal Siakam. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Sabonis. LeBron comes in for Kevin Durant. And Anthony Edwards subbed in for Stephen Curry. Brown the pass to Brunson. Back to Brown. Pass to Towns. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Young. Pass to Brunson. Brown outside. And another miss by the East.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Shots good from Young.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
James kicks to Irving. Got a piece of it. James against Brunson. Oh, LeBron's just too strong inside.
Defender gets caught in a bad position there. LeBron so powerful enough to convert through contact.
And this is his third trip to the line tonight.
Has not drawn as many fouls this quarter. I don't think he's playing with the same edge as he started the game with.
Brown right side. Tatum setting the pick for Brown. Shot clock at 6. Can't tie it up as that one misses.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
The West All-Stars have made 5 of 8 of their free throw attempts. First one falls for him.
So much confidence coming from Anthony Edwards. You can just see it. This is a guy who knows he belongs in the league and is hungry to be great.
15 seconds left here in the second. Young up top. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Young outside. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the West All-Stars. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're measuring up the shot. Give it up for the participant.
And it's time to strap in as we get set to bring you the explosive action of the second half of the All-Star game.
Yeah, and I'm looking for the temperature to start to rise here a little bit in this second half.
Yeah, I'm exactly with you there. I think we'll see a little less showmanship and a little more intensity from here on out.
On the court for the West All-Stars, James is out there with Jokic. Then it's Durant. Then it's Curry. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the 5. The West leading by 5. Outside, James. And they double up LeBron. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got his 7th assist here tonight. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. Towns a screen on Curry. Brunson. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Curry's shot is off.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And the All-Star MVP award, always such a prestigious honor, and it's becoming clear who that honor is going to be bestowed upon this year.
And with the game he's having, it's hard to envision anybody else winning.
Brunson the pass to Towns. Outside Tatum. Goes back up. Offensive rebound. Goes up again. Young, no good. The West leading by 6. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, how about the slam there from Gilgeous-Alexander? He loves getting that type of positioning down low.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
No luck for him this half after being outstanding from outside the arc in the first half.
And they double up James. Jokic high post. Pass to Curry. A second chance effort. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Clever move by Curry, taking the foul, but still getting the shot on.
First trip to the line for him here. Stephen Curry hits them both. Now, here is Young. He's got 21. Here's LeBron, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Evan Mobley's checked in for the East. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Your dance team.
Here's Young. Pass to Brown. Mobley looking it over. 6 to shoot. Young with no one around. Bangs home the trifecta. Young's got 5 points now this quarter.
And it looks to me like he still has some of the shooting touch that he displayed in the first.
Here's KD. Strong finish by KD.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Pass to Young. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Young's got 26 points.
Oh, what a find. The ball just comes out of Brunson's hands on time.
And here's Jokic outside.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Brown finds Brunson. Mobley outside. Pass to Brunson. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by the West. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Curry against Young. Spins. Converts after the nice spin. Young's got it back down to single digits for the East All-Stars. LeBron with it. 12 points for him. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside for Durant. Pass to LeBron. The West again cannot hit. And here's Young. And he has 28 points for the game. Mobley, a screen on James. Young, no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Great focus from LeBron. Gets it and still gets it to go.
How many times have we seen that? I mean, LeBron going right through and into the defense and finds a way to power through the contact as if he hasn't even been hit.
It's Young on the wing. Mobley the pass to Brown. Good ball movement here by the East. Here's Towns. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Jokic.
Boy, how do you stop Cat Karl Anthony Towns, an elite scoring talent with incredible size?
And the East with some changes. Pascal Siakam comes in for Evan Mobley. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Brown.
and they hold a huge advantage on the backboards.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
And Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
The East trail by 11. Brunson the pass to Young. Pass to Towns. Puts up a deep three. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Young's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
And so Young will bring it up for the East. Pass to Towns. And it's off from three-point range. The West leading by 10. Stolen by Mitchell. Young for 3. The rebound by Harden.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Irving. Misses the layup. Irving's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Brunson adds a 2-pointer, and that one off the back of the rim and in. 12 points here for Jalen Brunson. Edwards dishes to Irving. Back to Edwards. And dunks it right on top of Trae Young. Wow!
And I'd have to say the decibel level just rose about 300% in here.
Certainly sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than highlight reel dunks, and that one certainly qualifies.
Shot by Young. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more.
And we tend to focus on the outside shooting with Young, but his in-between game is just as lethal.
A shake. Oh, Wembanyama. Too easy.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Young outside for 3. The West grabs the miss. Jackson's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Young with the ball. He's picked up by Irving. No one covering. Mitchell's got 7 points in the game.
And got rid of it promptly. Mitchell wasting no time.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And the East All-Stars with some changes. Evan Mobley's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Cunningham in for Young. The West also making some changes. Jokic comes in for Jaren Jackson. And Durant subbed in for James Harden. Siakam deciding where to go with it. Off target from outside. The West leading by 9. The long strides of Wembanyama.
So fluid off the bounce. Wembanyama.
1:33 left in the 3rd quarter. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game. Trae Young, he's checked in for Jalen Brunson. Here's Young, 30 points in the game. Mitchell outside. Lobbed up there for Cunningham. Jokic with the steal. Now here's KD, the fast break. Durant throwing down his sledgehammer.
And I'd have to say the decibel level just rose about 300% in here.
Certainly sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than highlight reel dunks, and that one certainly qualifies.
And another miss by the East. Irving for 3. They get the rebound. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, for Jokic, his consistency at the line goes back to his rookie season. He's always shot above 80% on his free throws. That's remarkable for a guy of his size.
And the second free throw, good.
and done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80 for the game.
There's 49 seconds left in the third. And he's good on the 3-ball. Young's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the East All-Stars. Jokic against Mobley. Jokic draws the double. For 3, Edwards. Durant. Terrific timing by Durant on the putback.
KD, extremely effective on the offensive glass. Not afraid to get his hands dirty.
27 seconds left here in the third quarter. Mitchell passes to Young. That one, no good. Good defense by Jokic. Here's Edwards. Oh, the power on that threw-down. Between the legs, and he dunks it home.
Well, you can rely on Durant to do it all. I mean, he'll produce on his own, but he also works really hard to find his team shots as well.
Young, good.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the West All-Stars. They lead by 12. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And we welcome you back. The biggest stars of the league are putting on a show here at the All-Star Game.
And we're seeing some world-class basketball being played here tonight.
That's exactly what you'd expect coming from the absolute greatest players on the planet.
They've got Young, round out there with Cade Cunningham. Then there's Mobley, and it's Mitchell in at the shooting guard. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the West All-Stars.
Well, you know, in some circles, this is an unpopular point, but there can be value in taking the mid-range shot. This team is certainly proving that tonight.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific, doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Edwards kicks to Jackson. Mitchell against Gilgeous-Alexander. And the 3 off target. The East trail by 14. Cunningham left side. And Sabonis pulls it down. Edwards passes to Curry. He gets that one. 15 points for Stephen Curry.
Hey, inside Curry has all the tricks. Floaters, scoop shots, fallaways, left hand, right hand. However he has to do it, he will.
And another miss by the East. The West leading by 16. Pass to Edwards. Some nice passing here by the West. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Curry. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. 17 points for Stephen Curry. Curry's gotten 5 shots to fall in 8 attempts. Crosses over, and it's laid up and in by Young.
Well, it's looking more and more like the MVP award is a foregone conclusion.
Yeah, he looks like he's got that thing locked up at this point. He's been phenomenal.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up. So Edwards will go to the free throw line. It's going to be on Cade Cunningham. Siakam is checked in for the East.
Hey, when they get chances at the line, they make you pay. Their free throws have helped support this lead.
And Young kicks to Cunningham. Shoots from the elbow.
And he had all of us at the table quivering. What a move by Cade.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Pass to Curry. Into the lane. For 3, Edwards. Second shot opportunity. And Sabonis finishes it off. And the West leads by 19.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
Here's Edwards. An easy 2 points on the layup. And that's 31 points for Anthony Edwards.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Mitchell wide open. The putback, it's good on the putback.
And watch Siakam just spring up for those offensive boards. Athletic ability gets him to the ball so fast.
And so it looks like it'll be still with the West All-Stars.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Towns, he's checked in for Pascal Siakam. The West also making some changes. James checked in for Jaren Jackson, and Irving subbed in for Edwards. Inside, Cunningham. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
And this is the beauty of Cunningham. He can score from anywhere on the floor. That length, obviously, a huge advantage.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
What you can't help but notice this half is how good they've been from the free throw line. Lights out.
And he knocks down the first one. And Clark, if you look at the NBA's draft combine, prospects now required to participate in drills and in other testing to be eligible for selection.
I like that, Kevin. I really do. I mean, it's part of being a professional. You can't just opt out of things because your agent says you should or you don't feel like it. This is a professional business, so there should be some standards and accountability. And I think it goes hand in hand with the push for parity. It ensures equal access to the information that will enable all teams to make informed decisions on draft day. So I like it. I really do.
Young, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
James misses. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. And Young with the basket on the assist by Brown. Brown's got 4 assists now tonight.
You know, even if this game doesn't go their way, I think he's got to be proud of how he performed tonight.
Pass to James. Shoots over Brown. LeBron's shot is good. LeBron's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Well, it's interesting. The defense continues to back off, expecting them to attack the rack, but they just continue to pull up and knock down those mid-range jumpers.
And the East with some changes. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Brown. Hero comes in for Donovan Mitchell. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Trae Young. Then for the West All-Stars, Jokic has checked in for Sabonis. Kevin Durant comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And Anthony Edwards subbed in for Stephen Curry. And Tatum launches it from deep. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. On the wing, Irving. Pass to James. East grabs the miss. Brunson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Bounce pass from Tatum. There's the triple. And they'll get another chance. Fires from deep. And it's Jalen Brunson with the 3.
This is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his 5th foul.
And it's clear he's been a little out of control here tonight. The refs clearly have their eyes on him, and that's number 5.
Brown, he's checked in for the East. Trae Young comes in for Hero. Curry's checked in for the West. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Edwards.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Young for 3, and it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got rebound number 15 here tonight. Curry finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Some nice passing here by the West. The West again cannot hit. The East trail by 19. Young dishes to Brown. Outside Tatum. Looking to end his cold spell. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
And that's a nice exchange between teammates there. I mean, they really work well together, whether it's All-Star Week or the regular season.
You know, really pretty fresh they get to share this stage together tonight. I mean, they've both helped each other to get here, and now they're going to keep helping each other.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And here's Young from the arc. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars.
You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to brain it in down the stretch here.
Drills the three-pointer.
How many times have we seen LeBron do this? Take over a game. Put up big scoring numbers. A bunch.
Puts up a deep three. The long distance three is buried. Brunson's got 6 here in this quarter.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
And a deep three from Curry. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The East trail by 20. Brunson, no good.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
Outside, KD. James kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Offensive rebound. And it's Jokic missing. Jokic is gone 1 for 5 from the field, 20%. Here's Brunson, and the rejection by Curry.
Love seeing the little guy bounce like that. You know, Curry, he doesn't block a lot of shots, but when he does, it gets his teammates amped up.
And both free throws good for Brunson.
And one area where Brunson's improved is in the clutch. He's a monster in crunch time. Nice to have a player you can depend on in those key situations.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Anthony Edwards.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
And the tradition in honor of just being invited to play here, let alone receiving honors of All-Star Game MVP. Just tremendous. In fact, one could argue we had a couple great candidates here, but he deserved it. Wembanyama against Tatum. And Wembanyama gets it to go.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And another miss by the East.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Drills it from outside. Edwards got 18 points just in the second half.
And, you know, succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoop.
And the East has possession. Tatum passes to Brunson. Here's Tatum. Sinks that one from the post.
And Cat remains an excellent passer at his position. Outstanding at seeing the floor and finding teammates.
Pass to Edwards. Shoots over Brown. And that one comes up a bit short. The East trail by 21. There's the lob to Brown. It's stolen by Edwards. Irving with it, picked up by Brown. And here's Harden for 3. And the West hit again from deep.
You know, he does so many things well, James Harden. It's easy to forget that he's top 3 all time in most three-pointers made.
Young finds Towns. Takes it from 10. Young's shot is off.
Oh, it's been a turbulent quarter, really rough for him. Nothing going his way. But he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
You know, great feed there by Jalen Brunson, a terrific facilitator.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
This is
32 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Harden.
A 3-ball connects from three-point range.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier, before the game was out of reach.
Young outside. So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong, but tonight the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned it all broadcast long, and sure enough, it came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion of our all-star coverage. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan wishing you all a very good night.